Hey everyone, guess what? It's Tuesday. You made it. You made it. That's right. You got through your Monday. It's Tuesday. You're in high gear. I was just thinking this morning, sometimes we wake up. It's not the worst day, but it's not our best day. But we find a way to make the best out of the day. And so that was just what today was all about for me. In total transparency, I wasn't feeling like it was the best day, but I was definitely feeling like it wasn't the worst day. Why? Because God woke me up this morning. He allowed me to see the day, so I knew He had purpose and plans for me to accomplish. In my morning study on this morning, I was posed with two questions that I really had to think about. And I just wanted to jump online and shed some light about it. The first question that came and hit me was, what if God decides not to do or not to move as you expected, or He has a different timetable? That can really make you think. A lot of us got these imaginations running wild of what we want to take place or accomplish in our life. And when it doesn't turn out the way that we want it to turn out or the way that we imagine, we sometimes get mad. We get upset. We start thinking things are not for us. But what if God has a different timetable? What if He's going to make that thing turn out different than you imagine, but He's still going to make sure that it turns out? You have to really just get to a point. For me, when I get like that, I get down on my knees and I pray. And I ask God for me to accept His will, not my will, because my will is selfish at times. We really have to pray God's will over our life, that His will be done, that we're moving in His purpose and plans that He has for our life, because that's when we're most successful, when we're doing the things that He's called us to do. I knew a long time ago that He called me to motivate and encourage. It's absolutely what I love to do. It's what I do in my job. It's what I do in my businesses that I'm blessed to be able to operate in. I love to motivate and encourage others. So it all collided, but it was in His season. It was in His time, and it definitely was not the way that I imagined. Another question that I got posed with in morning study this morning was, is it possible that God will accomplish the words He has spoken to you or about you in a different manner than you imagine? Absolutely. Absolutely. I can think of several instances in my life in which there was some things that I wanted to accomplish, but they didn't happen the way that I thought that they would. One that I can think back on as early in my life was wanting to actually go to school, go to college, get my degree, and one day in hopes be a pediatrician. God flipped and turned that thing upside down. I knew for sure that I didn't want to be a pediatrician. Although I didn't go to college right after high school, God did allow me to go back to college some years later. He allowed me to go back to college for something that I was extremely passionate about. But again, it wasn't as I imagined, but it was in right timing. And it was as He imagined, because He knew me since He formed me. And for me, I was grateful about that. I still remain grateful every day. I'm blessed to be able to wake up and do the things that I love to do. We have to get to the point, y'all, where we have to go to our Father and we have to pray. We have to pray that His will be done, not our will. Our will is selfish, and sometimes it will take us into places that God does not want us to be. We have to seek His face. We have to welcome the responses that He gives us. When He says no, we just have to accept that and know that He has better. We have to trust God that He's going to help us to fulfill those purpose and plans that He's placed over our life. Why? Because He knows us and He knows what we're competent and capable of. Again, it is, for me, Tuesday. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to be well. I'm glad to be in good health. I'm glad to be in good spirits. I'm glad to be optimistic about those things that I could be negative about. I'm glad to be able to be here to share joy with you. I think I just said a few days ago, it takes 1 minute, one moment, one message to motivate you, to change your life. And that's what I've been really seeking to understand here lately. It doesn't take much. We have to grab hold of that wisdom that's being given to us. And we have to run with it with the wind that we've never seen before. If you guys are in tune with your day, starting your day, you're in the middle of your day, be encouraged. Don't let go of God's hand. Don't let Him stop speaking to you about those next in your life. He's going to do some pretty amazing things. 2023 is not even over with. But God is doing some pretty amazing things. He's already done some amazing things. We're in the fall season of this year. Lots of things are changing. but God never changes. That what he said he would do, that what he said he would accomplish, that he will do. Be encouraged, and I'll see you soon.